Good afternoon. I already prepared our rocket stove bush cooker for the cement to pull in. I decided to not use clay but refractory cement because I decided this out of practical reasons. If I wouldn't have enough clay, I would have to mix more, and cement is just easier to mix than clay. It seems to me, it's my first time, so I might make a mistake. And the refractory cement, I read more about it, and they even make furnaces from it for melting aluminium. So I will take the risk. If this doesn't work, I will update it in the next video, and I will, of course, after this first rocket stove, I will make more, and I'm intending to make a big one as well for a house, which you can use in a house, a steady one, not a portable one, but one that stays in one place and is fixed for cooking purpose and heating. So what I did is all these little holes, I taped them with ordinary paper paint tape. Use that one to protect the parts which you don't want to paint. I did this at the sides and at the bottom, just in case. I hope it will work. And then our feeding canal I also did with some paint, the wood, so that the wood stays intact, that the cement won't stick to the wood, and like that I can reuse it for as many cookers as I want, as many portable bush cookers I want. And then the same I did with the combustion chamber. I put a good quality, thicker kind of paper around it and secured it well with some of the paper tape. And at last, for the ash under the feeding canal, which comes under the feeding canal, I just put some tape around it, and I can clean the cement which would stick maybe possibly onto this. I would just remove the tape with the cement, like that, and the wood stays like this, clean. Now the next step would be to mount this into this with the help of a screw and a plank, and hope that it will be well centered, our combustion chamber, and to mount this piece with a screw inside, and this one with a steel dowel has to be inserted in the hole. How did I found this hole back again after wrapping around a piece of paper? I just put a line here, I will show you, straight down. I put it straight down a line and then marked a little, and then like that I can find it back. And then you just feel with your finger, and then you take a pencil and you just make the hole carefully. Okay, so we put this inside, and oh no, we should first of all we should mount this piece, which we will do now. I didn't cut it to shape yet. The painter's tape is in the way. Okay, now we have to think what was the that will be okay. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. So put it that way. Okay. Next step is putting cylinder inside with a screw, with our hole positioned so that it will be lined up with our entrance of the feeding canal. Take our plank, put the screw, and then we'll try to find. Okay. It's more or less in the center. I'm very happy about it. Now we have to center like this. Why not? And now we insert at last this thing. I put some. I don't know if it's that clear. I don't think so. I will make it more clear. I marked on this what is the top and this is the bottom. Top, in fact, is more than enough to ride, and then with the help of the steel dowel it will find its way into the hole which is drilled into the combustion chamber. And I follow the rounding as you have seen in the previous video, so we will insert it now, respecting that this is the top, just in case. Now, because of the paper, it got thicker. With the help of a pencil we lead the paper that it goes inside, otherwise we will just ruin our work. With the help of a pencil we make sure that it wants to come inside. I hope it will. The bottom side is the same problem. Somewhere it is still causing some friction, I don't know where. See, I have a problem. We line up. We have to find back our hole. Because I turned it, it's not lined up anymore. Yes, here's our hole. And that one has to be lined up. The hole here has to be lined up exactly in the center. So try to estimate more or less where is your center. I think I found it. Now we will try again to insert our feeding canal. Top is here. This is the top. Now we try to let it fit into the hole. Which it doesn't want to. Let's see. I think we make a mistake. Is this the hole? Is this or not? No, this is the other one, the fake hole which we drilled in the back place. Ah, here is the one. This is the hole. Remember, I drilled one hole not correctly, and so I had to drill a second hole. I found this hole now. Okay, we try again. Well, that's the biggest problem is in this case that the paper makes our patterns too thick. That sure is a problem. Doesn't want to fit because of the paper. In this case, I'll have to figure out something else. This is not working. Yes, finally. Okay, we've got it lined up, and um, this is as well inside. It fits well. Only the problem is that there is no protection. But I will give it up. We can always make a new piece, or just clean it as quick as we can once we remove it. We'll just clean it with, I don't know, we will see. So this is ready for pouring. One thing I should still comment, and that is that, remember that I said that as a grit I wanted to use these pins, which are about, I estimate 5, no, they are even 4 millimeters thick in diameter, and I decided to not use pins as those would just slide. I will use sturdy bolts of 8 millimeters in diameter, 8 millimeters, which I think is a better choice. This one, there are 3 holes. The one that's most closest to the center I can't insert, and in fact I can't insert them, none of them, just because of the wood, which is in the way. They are in the way, so I can't put them in. So I will try to put them in after I have removed all the wooden molds. We remove those molds when the cement is start to harden, but still not hard. Maybe it is possible to insert those bolts in that stadium, in that at that time when the cement is still still not completely hard. Maybe we can insert them then, and if not, if I see that it is going wrong while trying to, I will stop and try to drill those holes, which is probably difficult. But we try. We just figure out something. Another possibility would be to drill those holes through the wood now and insert those bolts, because like that we have exactly the holes without drilling, being forced to drill those holes after the cement would be hard. So I will think about it. Now, for this moment, our bush cooker is ready for pouring the cement. We have to mix the cement though roughly and mix it, this refractory cement, with sawdust. I read somewhere on the internet somebody used a ratio of 25% refractory with 75% sawdust, and somebody else used 40% of refractory cement and 60% of sawdust. I'm still not sure how much. I will just try and see if it will hold together. Thanks for watching.